Life after death is a concept that has fascinated humanity for centuries. People from different cultures and religions have pondered over what happens to us once we pass away. While the idea of life after death may seem like a mystical and unanswerable question, it has prompted various theories and beliefs throughout history. Religious beliefs have been a significant driving force behind the concept of life after death. Many faiths, such as Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism, posit the existence of an afterlife. In these religions, the afterlife is often understood as a realm where souls continue to exist after death, either in heaven, hell, or through reincarnation. Christianity, for example, teaches that those who lived righteous lives will be rewarded with eternal life in heaven, while those who led sinful lives will suffer in hell. This belief provides comfort and hope to followers, assuring them that death is not the end, but rather a transition to another existence. Islam similarly has a conception of an afterlife, where individuals will be judged based on their deeds during their time on earth. Paradise awaits those who have led pious lives, while hellfire awaits those who have committed grave sins. This belief in an afterlife serves as a powerful motivating force for Muslims to lead morally upright lives. Hinduism, on the other hand, proposes the idea of reincarnation, the notion that the soul is reborn in a new body after death. This cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, known as samsara, continues until the soul achieves liberation, or moksha, by achieving union with the divine. This belief system suggests that life after death is not a one-time event but a continuous process of spiritual evolution. Beyond religious beliefs, various philosophical and scientific perspectives have also explored the possibility of life after death. Philosophers have engaged in debates on the existence of the soul and the potential for its continued existence after bodily death. Some argue that consciousness is separate from the physical body, and that it can persist beyond the death of the physical form. Scientifically, the question of life after death remains largely unresolved. While there have been numerous accounts of near-death experiences, NDEs, where individuals claim to have had out-of-body experiences, visited different realms, or encountered deceased loved ones. These experiences are subjective and difficult to empirically validate. Some scientists suggest that NDEs may be the result of physiological and neurological processes rather than evidence of an afterlife. They propose that these experiences could be attributed to the brain's response to trauma or oxygen deprivation, leading to hallucinations or a surge of endorphins that induce feelings of euphoria. Despite the lack of scientific consensus, the topic of life after death continues to captivate our collective imagination. It speaks to our deepest desires for meaning, purpose, and the hope of a continued existence beyond the limitations of our mortal bodies. As individuals, we may find solace in our own personal beliefs about life after death. Some may envision a paradise where they are reunited with loved ones. Others may anticipate a state of spiritual unity with the cosmos, and yet others may embrace the concept of an eternal sleep devoid of consciousness. Ultimately, the question of whether there is life after death may never be definitively answered. It remains a deeply personal and subjective subject, guided by our cultural, religious, and philosophical perspectives. While we may not have concrete evidence or a universal consensus, the exploration of this age-old question invites us to reflect on the nature of life, consciousness, and what lies beyond our mortal existence. Did we forget any useful tips? Let us know in the comments below. Also, let us know what you'd like to learn more about next.